شهر الرحمة والغفران أيامك خير الأيام يا رمضان يا شهر صيام وقيام يا رمضان أيامك خير الأيام يا رمضان يا شهر صيام وقيام يا رمضان.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. Tonight's session, I can only speak for 25 minutes, and because of this limitation of time, I want to just go through a few words on Laylatul Qadr. Although we have discussed Laylatul Qadr on the nights of the 19th, the 20th and the 21st, but since we were limited in time, I may have rushed into different aspects of Laylatul Qadr, and some of you may have not grasped what I had intended to put across. So here I just want to add a few words and go through a very quick summary of what I had discussed before. So in Laylatul Qadr, which happens once a year, and most probably it'll be tonight, on the night of the 23rd, it happens once a year. It even happened before the Holy Messenger and with other prophets preceding the Holy Messenger. Laylatul Qadr is a reality which happens. With our Holy Messenger, it was on the night of the 23rd, and the Quran was revealed. Now this we've discussed before, how the Quran was revealed onto the heart of the Holy Messenger. But Laylatul Qadr continues, and it continues with the successors of the Holy Messenger. And even today, it happens once a year, where the Quran descends and onto the heart of the 12th Imam. And a night like this night, the 12th Imam is the recipient of the Quran. If you remember, the reality of the Quran is in the essence of lordship, in the realm of ahadiyya, in the realm of attributes. These aren't realms of creation, but it manifests into the immaterial realm of angels, then the semi-immaterial realm, the heart of the Holy Prophet or the Imams, and it comes down to the physical level, the Arabic Quran. This was in relation to the Holy Prophet. But it descends. That's the reality. The reality of the book is something supra-immaterial, and it manifests. Now, in Laylatul Qadr is the locus wherein the Holy Quran descends. And that's why Laylatul Qadr has been referred to in many traditions as the Holy Prophet, or today it would be the 12th Imam. The reality of Laylatul Qadr is the Imam today. And the reality of the Imam is a manifestation of Allah's attributes. Now Allah's attributes from the essence of lordship manifests, descends layer after layer, but it has to descend onto the heart of someone who has the capacity to be a recipient of Allah's attributes. And such a person exists in every era. Today it's the heart of the 12th Imam. Now, what are these attributes? It's knowledge, which is descending, being manifested. It's sustenance, justice, and all other attributes are descending. With this descension upon the heart of the Holy Imam, the 12th Imam, since everything in the Quran the knowledge of the Quran is from pre-eternity to post-eternity. For 1 year, because it happens once every year, so until the next descension in the next month of Ramadan, in this 1 year, with that which has descended upon the heart of the Prophet, which is the reality of Allah's attributes, into the heart of the Imam today, the Imam gains knowledge of everything that is to be determined in the next 1 year until the next descension of the Holy Book. So sustenance-wise, that which everyone, any creature is to be a recipient of, sustenance-wise, knowledge-wise, life-wise, death-wise, justice-wise. If they're meant to die, if they're meant to live, if they're meant to become ill, if they're determined to receive X amount of sustenance, if they're determined to receive X amount of knowledge, all these are determined. And the Holy Imam receives all these determinations on the night of Qadr. Many people will have very strong and favorable determinations. The Imam will be pleased with them. Many people will have very limited determinations, or maybe negative determinations. But how you lived the preceding year will have an effect on the capacity of determinations you will be assigned in the coming year. And how you act in this coming year will have an effect, direct or indirect, on the determinations you were to receive on the succeeding Laylatul Qadr nights in future years. It's all connected. So, here the Imam is seeing how much justice you're going to display, or have the capacity to display, how much sustenance you're going to receive, whether you're going to live or die, become ill or not, how much knowledge you're going to receive, how much forgiveness you're going to display, how much you're going to help the oppressed people. Allah is Al-Adl, the just. Laylatul Qadr is that descending of the reality of the Imam and the speaking Imam and the silent Quran and the speaking Quran. It's one reality, and that reality is Allah's attributes. It's descending. The heart of the Imam tonight is going to be a recipient of all the determinations for this 1 year. Why 1 year? Because after 1 year there's going to be another descension, which will be according to that time and place and circumstances. Now, that which is received in the heart of the Holy Imam tonight is how Allah's attributes are going to manifest, to what degree, to what determined degree, to what known measures in sustenance, in life, in death, in knowledge, in justice. It's all going to be determined. And it's in your hands how you lived the last 1 year. You can't expect miracles by just being a monotheist for this one night. But even for such people, we shouldn't lose hope. So here, this is what we're discussing in Laylatul Qadr. Now, since the Imam is connected to the Mithali realm and all other realms, the immaterial realm, to the essence of Lordship, but his knowledge, that which he rules by, because the Imam is ruling today. The 12th Imam is the true leader today, but he's an occultation, but he's not unemployed or doing nothing, God forbid. He's working for the best interests of Islam. So he sees people's determined potentials. But what is potentially determined for me and you, will be preserved and actualized if an obstacle does not arise and ruin it all. Or an obstacle may come which may reverse something. For example, you were supposed to die this year, but because of your silatul rahim, it becomes reversed. The knowledge in the semi-immaterial realm, which the Imam is in connection with and is connected to, and he rules through that realm and gives orders through that realm, that is changeable. That can change. It's in the tablet of establishment and effacement. Mahu wa ithbat. It's one of the verses of the Holy Quran. But that can change. But that which is determined in Allah's knowledge, in the essence of Lordship, that's unchangeable. But that which the Imam rules by is his knowledge in the Mithali Malakuti realm. And he gives orders. But things can alter here. And bada, alteration in Allah's decrees, in this case the determined potentials that were assigned in Laylatul Qadr, they can change. But yes, Allah's knowledge in His essence, that never changes. But we're not discussing that, because this is pertaining to the semi-immaterial realm of creation. So here it can change. And we have many stories where with Nabi Isa, Nabi Yunus, they gave a ruling and someone was supposed to die, but they didn't die because they did Silatul Rahim. Now, Nabi Isa, Nabi Yunus, and many others, they were connected to the Malakuti realm and beyond, but they wouldn't gain access to Allah's knowledge in Ummul Kitab or in Lawh Mahfuz. They wouldn't attain to Allah's knowledge without Allah's permission. And therefore they would rule according to that which they were directly in contact with, which was the semi-immaterial truths governing the cosmos. But these truths can alter. But sometimes they would be given access to the knowledge of Allah in the essence of Lordship. And then that would never alter. That can't alter. So, here we are asking the Imam, who is the reality of Laylatul Qadr tonight. The Imam, the reality of the Imam is a manifestation of Allah's attributes. Those attributes are manifesting onto Laylatul Qadr, the 12th Imam. He's seeing the potentials. He's going to be pleased with you. He may not be as pleased with you. But the potential to reverse things is still possible. So, if you ask me, very humbly I would tell you, your connection to the Imam of the time is crucial tonight. Make a promise with him how you're going to lead your life. Enter allegiance with him. Let him see you and say, I think you can enter my inner circles. Because the Imam is surrounded by many circles. A circle of 4, a circle of 7, a circle of 40, a circle of 70, a circle of 360, and then it's the common masses. We have that potential to enter these inner circles. And when someone in these inner circles passes away, then someone from the outer circle enters that circle, and then it keeps on continuing. Someone from the other outer circle enters the next circle, closer and closer to the Imam. Like this, we become commanders of the Imam today. We are working for the Imam. Laylatul Qadr is one event. It happens once a year. Don't compromise with that. Don't say Laylatul Qadr is whenever your heart opens up to Allah's attributes. Yes, during the year it may happen. You may be inspired. The heart may open up. But that's only under the umbrella of your potential which was assigned in Laylatul Qadr. you have the potential to see how close you are with the Imam in Laylatul Qadr. But for most of us, we're deaf, dumb and blind to the Imam. But the potential is there to work for the Imam today. So we want to get close to the Imam. Ayatollah Kashmiri, the late Ayatollah Kashmiri, when he was asked that is there a prescription vis-a-vis attaining proximity to the 12th Imam, getting closer to him, he gave a prescription. Now this is a prescription of gaining spiritual proximity to the Imam. But if you enter the inner circles of spiritual proximity with the Imam, which you're in contact with the Imam, not physical contact, but through visions and dreams. The Imam of the time, who is living in the physical body, but he's in occultation, but he can still contact you. You can still maintain contact with him. Laylatul Qadr is you having the potential to be in contact with the 12th Imam, who's a manifestation of all of Allah's attributes. Those attributes of Allah become inspired upon your heart in Laylatul Qadr, or maybe during later days or weeks after Laylatul Qadr. But the inspiration of Allah's attributes of the Imam onto your heart, that we call faraj, the Imam's deliverance, but in the spiritual sense. The faraj, which will happen in the physical sense one day, but it may not be in our lifetime. Inshallah it is, but it may not be in our lifetime. That's a physical faraj, deliverance. But we're open today, and we have access to the spiritual faraj and deliverance. We have that potential. And in Laylatul Qadr, it's all about this. That some degree of deliverance opens before you. The Quran is descending. The reality of the Imam is descending upon you tonight. So, when Abdul Karim Kashmiri was asked this, he replied, be in solitude. Be alone in solitude. An hour a day in the presence of the Imam. In a quiet place, and be attentive to the Imam. Now, you're not seeing the Imam, but pontificate and deliberate about where you are in the Imami dimension. Then he continued, reciting the ziyarah of Salam ala Ali Yasin. Recite it once every day. Repeatedly say, numerous times, say, Ya Sahib al-Zaman, aghithni, O ruler of the time, help me. Ya Sahib al-Zaman, adrikni, O ruler of the time, grace me with your attention. Al-Musta'an bika yabn al-Hasan. Seeking help is but through you, O son of Hassan. Look, it's only through you seeking help. Why? As we said on those previous nights, the Imam is a 100% manifestation of Allah's attributes. Sustenance, justice, living, dying, knowledge, forgiving, generosity, dignity. It's all happening through the Imam. The relationship between Imam and everyone else or other creations is like the soul and our bodies. The body will wither away, will decompose without the soul. But everything in this realm of existence is happening through the Imam. Who is the Imam? Don't look at the Imam as independent from Allah. Look at the Imam in vertical terms to Allah. He's just a manifestation of Allah's attributes. He's doing nothing independently. It's all Allah in the making. It's all Allah. But Allah works through different means. When you get cured by a simple drug and you're cured by it, is the drug curing you or is Allah curing you? It's not, of course it's Allah. Now the Imam, more than the drug or the chair, which gives you comfort, the Imam is manifesting all of Allah's attributes. Everything is through the Imam. And in Laylatul Qadr, we have to reach a certain understanding of this with our hearts. That seeking help is only through you, which means it's only through Allah, but through this cause of Allah. It's the most important cause of Allah in this world. But it's only through you, O son of Hassan, Yabn al-Hassan. This is Laylatul Qadr. And then executing tawassul, do it a lot. And then a degree of wilaya, divine companionship, will be found. And inshallah it will be found within those inner circles. But this is the potential of that divine companionship. Once you're in the inner circles of the Imam, you will know definitely what to do. Your duty is more than clear. But until then, in order to ascertain what our duty is, we follow the Sharia to the dot. We want the Imam to be pleased with us, to give us this opportunity to work for him. We stick to the Sharia to the dot. We stick to the Tariqah to the dot. And therefore, a life pattern which is politically free and has no political activity helping the oppressed, for example, is not on a par with the Imam's satisfaction. Anyway, I'll end here. So, in very brief terms, in brief summary, that which is important in Laylatul Qadr is your connection with the Imam. And everything is going to become manifest before him. Make him be pleased with you. It's all in your hands. وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين.